My goal for 2026 is to create a warm, cozy, and inviting home for not only my family, but also my guests. And this is something I've been trying to achieve in the last year, which has meant a lot of intentional purchases, thrifting, as well as only bringing in the things that truly matter to our family. When I'm bringing something into our home, I am making sure that it has a personal touch. Maybe it adds some layer or texturing to our space, as well as a go-to thing for me is always adding really good lighting. So adding a little lamp or something like a candle that adds just some warmth and comfort to a space. Something I always personally gravitate towards is greenery, whether that's faux or real greenery, brings a sense of life to a space, which most can appreciate. Adding seasonal candles is such a beautiful touch. I love supporting small businesses with doing this, and it hits one of those 5 senses, which can help people feel right at home. Right here in this space is such a great example because you're mixing metals with dark wood, black painted wood, as well as this linen fabric, as well as leather. So it just feels so cozy and inviting. And here I am. If you do not have the ability to hardwire your lighting in, you can do battery powered lights, or you could do rechargeable lights like I do. I added this beautiful reclaimed wood frame and put in a picture that actually looks like art of my husband and I in front of this beautiful old barn. I love the way that art tells a story, and it's so neat that it's our wedding photo. Over the last 2 years, we haven't done any DIY projects in our home with the 2 new builds in our backyard. Decorating hasn't been much of seasonal other than Christmas time, but when I am decorating every day, it really is meaningful pieces to me. I've added quite a few sentimental pieces that were handed down from my grandma, my nana, and my mom, and I think that it just adds so much family and warmth and meaning to a home, and I think it can make it very, very special. So I highly recommend and encourage you guys to do the same. With that being said, I'm also not much of a materialistic person. And with that, I mean, if we move tomorrow, there's not much that I would truly need or want to take with me other than my family. Things just really don't matter at the end of the day to me. They're just things and they can be replaced. Now I'm going to take you down my favorite hallway and share with you guys today's video partner. A big thank you to Wayfair for sponsoring a portion of today's video. A lot of our furniture is actually from Wayfair, including our master bedroom bed and both of our kiddos' beds in their rooms. We love that they're fast, affordable, and high quality, which is why these beds have also lasted the test of time. You can get a preview of the Black Friday sale at Wayfair with deals all month long and with up to 70% off and fast shipping. Brody's bed is one of my absolute favorites because not only was it easy to put together, it's so darling, and this trundle edition is just amazing. He has slumber parties with the dogs, which he absolutely loves. And of course, Arya's is just absolutely adorable. Make sure you do not wait because Wayfair's Black Friday preview is the perfect time to shop for all your favorite fall essentials. Shop some of my favorites on sale now. Thank you again to Wayfair for sponsoring today's video. Now, speaking of things cozy, like our cozy, cute beds and all things sentimental, I want to share with you guys a project if you're unfamiliar with our channel, which is a tiny home we are building on our property that my mom will be moving into. We're hoping for January 1st, 2026. And we have been working the last 2 years on this project, creating not only a functional space for her, but a beautiful one too. And we've been able to share the whole journey on our YouTube channel of DIYing it and the start to decorating it. And it has been quite a fun journey. We've actually shared even more Wayfair finds, like we did a few weeks back, like this bathroom vanity I scored that has a farmhouse sink feel to it. And I think it's absolutely darling. We have such a beautiful shower that we designed with this Zeliage tile and matched it with this beautiful tile on the floor that's also from Wayfair. We added this beautiful beadboard, and this was a very affordable DIY project we did, and I think adds such a cozy cottage vibe, and it's absolutely stunning. Here's an overlook of what that looks like too. I think that this space turned out absolutely incredible. I'm so happy with the design. She did not want a bathtub, and I think that the big, large shower is just absolutely stunning. I added these little knobs right here, and I think that changing out this light switch plate was also a wise choice to give that cozy vibes to the space instead of the generic ones. And then we went with gold hardware for the kitchen cabinets as well as all 4 of the doors in the interior of the house. And then of course we went with gold knobs for the front and back door too. My husband now has all of the handy tools like this one to do all of the DIY projects, so I hope we can build in the future again. I think I'm most excited to help my mom with adding lots of family photos to the space and art and beautiful thrifted finds, but my whole goal was to focus on the design first with things like this fridge, which can also be found on Wayfair too. It is almost like a Smeg lookalike, and I thought it was an affordable option for something that originally would be very, very expensive. Finding ways to add that country farmhouse style simply with things like benches as well as side tables was such a fun project to take on. And there we are with that lighting too. I think I'm gonna add a little rechargeable light bulb to that space. And you all know I brought those Roman shades into this space too. I think Roman shades are absolutely stunning and such a great addition to any home. And as all of you might know, green is the go-to color, and I love this green rug. I thought that this was a great addition and such a fun way to add just such a pop of color to a very like beige styled room with those light colors of shiplap, and I thought it was a way to brighten things up a little bit. Now, if you guys watched last week's video, I ended up deciding to go with a little bit smaller of a mirror so you guys won't see that large one go back up. Here is me sharing the bathroom decorating that I was able to show you guys last week. Here's a little bit of bathroom decorating, and everything is accomplished minus the bathroom mirror. So I can't wait to share with you guys that completed look next week. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys check out Wayfair in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye friends.